Well, multiple women are suing a fertility clinic in Manhattan, accusing them of losing or damaging their eggs.
Fox 5's Christine Russo spoke with one of the plaintiffs who says it was her dream to have a big family.
Litel Lavari comes from a big family. She says her dream was to always have one of her own.
My dream was having 4 kids, adopting another 2, being one big happy family.
So when she turned 35, she decided to freeze her eggs as a way to secure her future.
Who knows? I'll do it because you never know if I'll meet someone to marry and have kids.
She went ahead with the procedure, entrusting an Upper East Side fertility clinic with her future. That clinic eventually transferred their IVF laboratory to a separate company called Manhattan Fertility Services back in 2016. When she went to retrieve her eggs from that facility to start her family, she says many of her eggs were damaged or lost there, making them unviable.
I was shocked. I started crying. I didn't know what to do. I didn't even know if I should even call the place. What they gonna answer me? They're like, we don't know what to do.
She says 2 of her eggs weren't even labeled, so there's a chance they went to another patient.
How do I know they're mine? And I might have actually kids somewhere out there, and I'm not part of their life. And I'm not raising them, and I don't know where they are.
She eventually did have a son on her own, but now Lital is one of the patients suing the Manhattan Fertility Services for medical malpractice and negligence. She's also filed a complaint with the New York State Department of Health.
We need to have more protection. I was planning to have those kids, my future kids that were taken away from me. As simple as that.
The procedure to freeze your eggs can cost thousands of dollars and is often not covered by health insurance. Lital says she wants to shed light on how common errors in fertility clinics can be and their devastating effects.
I want women to, first of all, find the right place, do your due diligence, do your research.
We've reached out to the clinic for a comment, but haven't heard back yet. Reporting on the Upper East Side, Christine Russo, Fox 5 News.